Hey everybody, welcome back to Nika Brothers. We're here at Copart in Charleston, South Carolina, looking for some flooded vehicles. So many cars. Let's dig through and find some good ones. So first item on our list is a 2020 Ford F-150 Red. This thing's an XLT, run and drive with only 20,000 miles on it. Not bad. Only a couple days left before this thing goes on auction. It is a water flood. Basically, just gonna copy the VIN, check the history on it. But yeah, let's check this thing out. Definitely potential. Could be a great buy for somebody. Checking the auto stat history before on it. Just copy and paste the VIN on there. It's our first thing that we do, making sure never played and nothing pops up. So it's clear history. First time on the auction. Yeah, let's keep going. Just gonna go ahead and do a visual inspection around the truck first, make sure there's no other hidden damage because it is a water flood, but it could still be dinged up. Overall looking pretty good. Don't see any major dents on it. No scratches, nothing like that. Nice. Just quickly do a 360 around the car. Quick glance. I mean, it shouldn't have any damage on it, but you never know during transportation or, just regular life use. But looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and go inside and check it out. Smells pretty good already. Not too bad. Nice, really clean leather, I would say, taken care of. But hey, 2020, it should be pretty good. That big screen right there. Overall, it's pretty nice, pretty clean. Gonna go ahead and check where the main fuse box is for the right passenger side right there. Take that little panel off. If there's any corrosion in there, that's what we could tell. All right, guys, so get it down in there. Sorry, a little shaky, but this is the main fuse box that goes all the way into the firewall, into the front. So definitely want to make sure this thing's good. If those wires get corrupt, it's a pain replacing it. You have to get it reprogrammed. So yeah, overall looks pretty good. You'd see corrosion right away. These fuses would have a bunch of green stuff coming out on the side, but hey, that looks really clean. So good news. We can move forward and keep checking the truck out. Next thing we look for is the side rails right there. Those look pretty good as well. Yeah, the seat should work. I mean, don't have any power, so that kind of stinks. Can't test it out, but overall visually, it looks good. All right, so let's go ahead and try to open up the hood, make sure no water got into the engine. Wow, look at that electric parking. You got foot pedal adjustments. This is definitely a nice addition. Basic key, no remote start, but hey, check this seat out. There's actually some mold already growing in the seat. So water definitely got inside, but just don't know how bad. It could be bad, could not be. But let's go ahead and check out the hood. I mean, check, these rails look okay, but dang, still kind of risky with no power. So pop the hood open and got the oil out, and the oil looks actually really good. A little below, but that's a great color right there, so it's not overfilled with water because then it'd be super much to the max, but that looks really good. So nice, beautiful 5.0 engine. That looks really clean. Happy with that. Not too worried, but hey, look, the battery just unplugged. Maybe we'll just pop that on there. Oh, all right, guys. So actually, the horn just went off. It's pretty crazy. I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure this out so the horn doesn't keep going off. Maybe it needs to be unlocked or something, but it's gonna be kind of hard to do. All right, guys, so I've been messing this thing for a couple minutes now, but whatever I do, the horn just keeps blaring as soon as we put power to it. I mean, I don't know. It could be electrical because of the water damage. Water makes the cars do funny things. It could be a security issue, but I don't know, guys. Definitely kind of weird. Overall, it's a really nice truck, 2020, but unfortunately, it's probably going to go for a lot, being basically run and drive, low miles. Pictures don't look bad at all. It's probably a high dollar. And it does have some weird electrical things going on with the horn, so I'm probably going to pass and move on. Let's try to find some more vehicles. Alright guys, we're just going to keep walking the yard. Check this thing out. It's pretty sweet. Nissan Rogue right here. Only 13,000 miles on it. Obviously you can tell it's flooded by the water bag inside and also the taped doors. Just doing a quick inspection overall. The body looks great. It's a platinum all-wheel drive. Pretty cool. Doors are out there venting, but man, you can already see a lot of water inside of that bag. The seats look a little moldy. Dang. It's going to be kind of hard to sell this Nissan because it's pretty new. Parts are going to be hard to get if it does have electrical issues. So I'm just going to pass. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. It's just a different buyer's market for Nissan flooded cars. I'm out here looking for some F-150s. There's that red one. There's some red cars here. There's some flooded cars. So you kind of have to be careful what you're looking for. But this Denali would be kind of sweet. But hey, oh, there we go. 2013 Ford F-150 gray. This thing is definitely nice. Run and drive. So hey, that's great. You know, that's good to know. 135,000 miles on it. Kind of a lot, but overall the body looks good. 4x4, that is definitely important. This thing is not bad so far. Good tires on it. Not too much damage all around. Pretty good. Interior, doesn't look the best. We'll definitely get into that in a second, but just doing a quick inspection overall. Looks like a solid buy. Looks like a solid truck. Let's go ahead and just keep going. Let's see inside. Let's see what's happening. Oh, man. Dang, guys, that looks pretty bad, but I think that's just normal wear and tear. I don't even think it's flood damage. I think it's just a work truck, and somebody definitely used it as a work truck, getting it dirty, getting in and out. The carpets look pretty bad. The seats look like they're in rough shape. I mean, 135,000 miles, so could be bad, but hey, there's power. That's always good. Definitely needs a good cleaning, a deep cleaning, so a lot of work people put into it, but it doesn't look bad. But let's pop that hood open and check the oil. So there is that 5.0, the beautiful 5.0. So this thing's a 4x4 and 5.0. That is the package that we want. Everybody desires. I mean, with the salvage title, you kind of want to make sure it's worth getting because some people are like, oh, I don't want the salvage. But if it's a 4x4, 5.0, oh yeah. And check out that oil, guys. Beautiful color, good level, not too much, not over flooded. So the engine should be good. Nice. Looks like we got power, so the battery's hooked up on this one. That's always good as well. So you can see a little bit of corrosion right there with a water pump. So it could be the oxidation from Charleston, you know, being by the beach and stuff. So you do have some salt water, salt air. There is a little bit on the engine block, but hey, that could be normal. Not too worried about that because water didn't get inside the engine, so that's what matters. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. It is a running drive, and hopefully it'll crank over and we'll be able to hear what it sounds like. I mean, that's nice. Like I said, the big screen on there. So there are some pros and cons in this thing. Let's go ahead and start it.
Airbag light on the dash. No check engine light, no ABS light. That's really good. Go check the passenger seat, make sure that's working, and we'll double check our fuse box panel.
We're going to make sure to check both sides. Just because the driver's seat is working doesn't mean the passenger side will. And it's pretty crazy. These are actually power seats, and it is working if the seat is moving, even though it's kind of dirty. It's got the center seat as well. Pros and cons for that. Let's go ahead and check our fuse panel. Make sure that does not have any water in it because that's the big deal. Man, it is gross under here. There's a lot of dog hairs or whatever it is, but that fuse panel does look good. Overall, no corrosion coming out that I can't see. Nice connections. Oh, that's really good news. Even though it's gross in here, overall it looks pretty good for the regarding the water damage side of it. Definitely needs a lot of TLC, a lot of love, a lot of cleaning up, but I think it's a great truck, and I'm gonna keep it in mind and try to bid on it. Let's go ahead and keep testing everything, make sure all 4 of our windows work. Why not? This will determine how much we pay for it on the auction price. Those are working. CD player's working, the touchscreen, there we go. Music is turning on, AC is turning on, make sure all our climate, because we just want to check all these electronics out. Like I said, that's going to value how much we bid on it. So that's looking all really good. Nice, pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead and get in there and try to put it in gear. Make sure there's no issues there. Here we go, transmission, yep, there we go, shifting. Trying the 4x4, making sure that's working and that's locking perfectly. Nice, ABS automatically turns on because we go in the 4 low. So let's go shift back into park. That is nice. The 4-wheel drive is working. Heated seats. Wow, like I said, this is actually a really nice package. Surprisingly, it's not leather and the seats are kind of rough, but hey, you could replace those. Not a big deal. Really nice. Shifting easy, shifting good. Wow, guys, I'm pretty impressed with this truck so far. It looks like it was just salvaged out to water, but doesn't look like a lot of water got inside. So I'm really happy with that. Lights are working. Everything seems to be functioning properly. Nice. I think this is a win. Let's write this down and keep going. And moving right along, we got this 2022 Genesis GV70. Wow, look at that front grille. These headlights definitely look slick. This thing's playing soon as well, so I thought might as well check it out. Let's go ahead and check the history on it. Autostat.com, definitely easy, unlimited search amount, which is very nice, and coming out clean, so we can move forward on the inspection on this vehicle. Overall looking good. Check out that leather. Wow, guys, for sure this is a high-end vehicle. I don't know, it's like a hybrid of a Porsche slash Mercedes, the way they're making these things look. Very nice, very futuristic, very modern, very clean. But it's probably, I don't know, inside that matters because the outside looks great, but if it's a flooded vehicle, so with it, definitely check it out. See what's going on. Overall, looks good. Definitely a little dirty, needs a wash. It's interesting how the hood looks a little different color, but that's fine. 26,000 miles on it. Let's go in there. You can see that water bag, and it is collecting a little bit. The smell is okay. Pretty clean. Love the suede. Love all that carbon fiber look to it kind of thing, trim they have on there. Wow, let's check out the engine. No power, unfortunately, so that's kind of a bummer when it comes to electrical vehicles because if there's no power, we can't fully test it out and see what's going on. But wow, what a beautiful car. Never even seen one of these before up close like this, but pretty awesome. Let's pop that hood open, see what's inside. So you got the V6 twin turbo engine going on. Dang, looks like a beast already. Very clean, like I said, 2022, very new. Looks pretty good. There's the dipstick on there. Always check the fluids, guys. Kind of full, little. I mean, that's a good color right there. That is definitely a good color. But it's probably just full of oil, which is good too. That's pretty nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Electronics feel good inside. I don't see any obvious corrosion right away. Probably the battery's hidden under the plastics over there. I can't even get a jump box anyway, so I can't really mess with that. If there's no power, there's no power. Not much I can do about it. Just gonna check underneath the seats, things like that. So I checked underneath, guys, and I was able to see some corrosion already starting. So water definitely did get inside, and it is affecting it. And such a bummer because I can't start it. I can't put power to the seats. I can't know if the motors are good or bad. Man, overall, I give it a 6 out of 10. So I don't know if I'm going to be playing it, but hey, if you're looking for specifically a 2022 Genesis like this, G70, this one's not bad. It's definitely have a little bit of water inside, but it's not completely flooded. It definitely has potential, but I just don't know how much it's going to go for. Like I said, we always have the VIN number, the lot number. You can look it up, AutoAstat, and get the results. But hey, it's a future sale. You can still play on it if you're looking for one. It's not too bad. I'm probably not going to pass on it because it's still going to take some work. Still going to take it all apart. You might have some computers you got to replace. And even though there are thousands and thousands of cars out here, a lot of these cars are actually wrecked, and there's about 300 that are flooded. Everything else is just your basic accident. So this flooded season is calming down a little bit here in Charleston. It is, drying up, I would say, but hey, this happens every year, and for about 10 years now we've been going and checking out flooded cars. But thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you stay tuned. We are going to pick something up soon. We'll catch you guys next time.